Hey folks, it's time for our Wednesday edition of Living Soil and Worms. And this week we are diving into the power of top dressing with materials like compost and mulch. Let's start at the top. What is top dressing and why is it essential? Well, top dressing is exactly what it sounds like. Adding a layer of compost, mulch, or both to the surface of your soil. No digging, no tilling, just laying it on top. Why does it matter? Well, because top dressing mimics nature. In a forest, organic matter falls from above, leaves, branches, even worm poop, and creates a rich upper layer that protects and feeds everything below. Your garden? It craves the same thing. I know you might be asking, how does mulch improve soil structure and fertility? Certain mulches are like living food for your soil system. They have the ability to add organic matter, feed the microbes, and keep the soil loose and crumbly so roots can dig deep. Plus, it's like the ultimate slow-release fertilizer, except it's natural, diverse, and way smarter. Your plants won't just grow, they'll thrive with resilience. When it comes to choosing the right mulch, think of things like moisture retention, weed suppression, ease of use, and availability. Let's talk mulch for a second. Mulch keeps things cool in the summer, warm in the winter, and slows down evaporation like a pro. Wood chips, straw, leaves, landscape fabric, and plastics. Each has its place, but the key is to keep that moisture in and the weeds out. It's like a blanket for your soil, but one that makes your garden stronger instead of sleepy. Let's look specifically at how mulch and compost interact to build living soil. Here's where the magic happens. When you layer compost and mulch, you create a mini ecosystem. The compost feeds the soil, and the mulch protects it while slowly breaking down. Microbes and worms move between the layers, recycling nutrients and making everything more fertile. It's like having a microbial assembly line under your plants. Application of these is pretty straightforward, and the best way to apply compost and mulch is as a top dressing. If you're wondering how to do it, the good news is, it's easy. Apply 1 to 2 inches of compost directly on the soil surface, then follow it with 2 to 4 inches of mulch. Don't mix it in, just layer it like lasagna. Avoid piling it against plant stems. Leave a little breathing room. If you find this type of stuff interesting or useful, do me a favor and share, or join our community in the description for more tidbits of information. Now let's get back to it. There are some common mistakes to avoid when using mulch. People often go too thin with compost or use the wrong mulch. Dyed or synthetic mulches can actually harm your microbes. And don't forget airflow. Smothering your soil under a thick, soggy mat is a fast track to anaerobic conditions. Keep it breathable and use natural materials that work with the living organisms in the soil. Whether you've got raised beds in ground rows or patio containers, top dressing works. In raised beds, it maintains structure and prevents compaction. In-ground gardens get improved moisture holding and microbial activity. And in containers, it keeps your soil from drying out like a brick in the brutal sun. That's it for this week. Thanks for watching, and we'll see y'all next week.